So a few weeks ago, I went to a restaurant with a group of friends. We just wanted to enjoy a good moment together, to enjoy food, discuss about our life and anything, we go to the restaurant. So we went there, we ordered the food. We were a group of 6, so we know that with 6 people, it may take more time than with 2 people to receive the food, so never mind. The thing is that the food arrived with 1 hour, 30 minutes delay. Long waiting time, But I guess some of you in the room already experienced such a situation where you had to wait a long time to receive your food. Maybe raise your hand if it already happened to you in your life. Yeah, quite a few people indeed. So it seems to be an issue for some restaurants to be able to deliver on time to their customers. On top of that, finally the food arrived, but it was the wrong food. Again, so I ordered pasta arrabbiata and I received pasta with shrimps. So I told it to the waiter that it was the wrong food, but never mind, I like shrimps, so I kept the plate because indeed I didn't want to wait an extra hour to receive my food and I wanted to eat at the same time as my friends, so I kept it. But it was frustrating, my friends were frustrating too, and the employees too, because the employees, they would like to deliver to the customers on time, and also the correct food, of course. So there was an issue. But can a tool allow us to solve all these issues? But good news, you are at the right place because today, my name is Maxime, I'm Business and Development Representative at Odoo, and I will show you how you can streamline food and goods with the preparation kitchen display in Odoo 17. So, after this short introduction, I will dive a little bit more into the context because we need to put a bit of context before. Then I will show you during the demo how concretely you can configure and use the kitchen display to prepare your food and your goods. We will do a conclusion, and at the end, maybe some of you already scanned them, but you will have time to ask me questions through a pad. So, my little story showed us 3 things. An error in an order can be easily done if the information isn't properly communicated. That's what happened a few weeks ago. Maybe the waiter had bad writing skills, then in the kitchen they cannot read what's written on the paper, or whatever the reason, but there is an issue in the communication. Second, long waiting time can have a negative impact, of course, on your customer satisfaction and loyalty. I don't think, in my group of friends, none of us will go back in this restaurant in the future. Also, maybe some people may write bad reviews on the internet. For a restaurant, it's dramatic to have bad reviews nowadays. And finally, poor work tools also have bad effect on the team's motivation. And as you know, it's also really important to have employees which are happy at work and motivated. So can Odoo 17 solve all of this thanks to the new kitchen display? That's what we will see directly. So I will open my database. Here it is. So I created a database for a restaurant, City Bistro restaurant. So I have downloaded already, of course, the point of sale, and by default, you have the kitchen display there too. So I saw in the previous talk that you all have some questions about the kitchen display, and we will see concretely today and now how you can configure, and I hope I will answer all your questions. So I open the point of sale, and there I have my restaurant. So I can open it. Let's say I have 2 customers coming in. I select a table just by clicking on it. And then they want, the first person wants the beef steak. And then you can select options. Of course, the sauce, let's say béarnaise. A side, for potatoes is €2 extra. So yeah, potatoes, you will choose. And the cooking, of course, for meat, it's important to select the cooking and to let the kitchen crew know the type of cooking that the customer wants. This one, for example. I can add it, and the second person will take the fish with rice, add it. Of course, they also want maybe drinks, sparkling water, and white wine, for example. You can see on the left everything I selected, and then by clicking there on the bottom left corner on order, I will send it to the kitchen, and here I have my kitchen display. Okay, so you have different stages. Maybe you know it already because you followed some talks today. So you have the kitchen display, and I have all the information that the waiter put it on the order. So the sauce, the cooking, the side for the fish, and I have also the drinks. Okay, I have my different stages. So when the cook starts cooking this order, it clicks on it, it moves to the next stage. Maybe I clicked by mistake because you should imagine that this screen should be a touch screen, this available in the kitchen, but if you touch the screen by mistake, you can click on recall and then the order comes back. But let's say I start cooking, so it moves to the next stage, the cooking stage. And the chef is also, it's also possible for him to open this window there, and there he can filter by food. So for example, in the kitchen, they often prefer to prepare at the same time the same meal. It's more effective, more efficient. So if they want to prepare at the same moment all the beef steak, they click on it and they will see all the beef steak they need to prepare for different tables. Okay, so we can filter on each product. Okay, but in that case, I will only prepare this order because I only have one order. And you can see also there is a timer there. Okay, the timer is there to show you for how long this order has been waiting to be prepared. In that case, 1 minute. Okay, so I'm quite fast. And let's say this is prepared too, and then the drinks are prepared too, and then it moves to the ready to serve stage. Great, but you would probably tell me it doesn't make any sense to prepare the drinks at the same place as the food, because indeed in most restaurants you have the kitchen and the bar, and both products are prepared at different places. So we will see how we can solve this. So I close my kitchen display and I will create a new one with you. I will call it bar display. And then you need to select to which point of sale it applies. You can select different, so multiple point of sales, but I will select only my restaurants. And then, that's the important thing, you need to put to which product categories it will apply. In this situation, I want to prepare only the drinks in this specific kitchen display. Then you can also configure and customize the different stages. Maybe for the drinks, I don't need 3 stages, only 2 is enough. So I can remove one of them, for example this one, and I can rename the completed, I can call it ready to serve. And I can also change the colors. For example, I don't know, I prefer yellow, I change to yellow. Perfect. And also, quite important, you can edit also the alert timer. So if I put 1 minute, it means that after 1 minute in the kitchen display, in the bar display, in this situation, there is the time information will turn to red, okay, to highlight to my crew that this order is late. So I put 1 minute. Great, drinks. And by the way, for the product categories, you need, of course, to select the right product category, the right product categories on your product. Okay, so I go on my still water in the sales tab, and there you need to select drinks, of course, okay, in the point of sale features. So let's go back on my kitchen display. So now it's created, but I need also to remove from my kitchen display the drinks categories, of course. So I click again on configure, and then I can remove the drinks. So I will only prepare the food in the kitchen display, okay? So let's see if it works. So I go back in my restaurant. I have other customers, great news. So I select another table. And there I will select the salad, the fish soup, and again, some drinks. Still water. Also, a cool feature is that if the customer has a specific request, for example, for the water, they want it ice cold. You can click on internal note over there and put a comment. And then the people at the bar or in the kitchen, they will have this information, okay? So very convenient. I add it, and then I place the order. So let's look on the kitchen display. So I have my kitchen display there. You see, I have my order there only with the food, okay? So the salad and the fish soup. And if I close and if I open my bar display over there, I have only the drinks and I have the comment that I put it in a kind of a yellow color to highlight it, okay? And then again, the same flows, I can validate my different drinks preparation. Okay, so of course you need to imagine that you would have a screen in the kitchen and another screen in the bar, okay? But that's not it, because maybe you have seen it already, or maybe even better, you have tested it at the bar. If not, you can do so at the bar in the middle of the all 7. You can test concretely the ordering process. But if I go there to the self-order display, I can click, of course, on Order Now. Where's my mouse over there? And select my products. I have different categories, of course, and I can select the drinks and the different things I want to order. Then I click on Order, pay, and then it will be sent to my kitchen display. Okay, let's see. So I have here the cheesecake, and on the bar display I will find my red wine. Okay, so the kitchen display allows you to centralize all the orders, whether they are coming from the restaurant or from the self-ordering system. Okay, so it centralizes everything. It's very convenient. You have everything at the same place. But now, remember the title of the talk was about the preparation of goods, of food and goods. Okay, so good thing, good news, we can also manage the preparation of products. Probably most of you have already been to IKEA. And at IKEA, when you order a big item, like, I don't know, a bed or a large table, you are not able to take it from the shelves. Okay, sometimes you pay at the checkout and then someone in the warehouse prepares it for you and gives it to you when you go out. Okay, that can be done also with Odoo kitchen display. So let's see how it works. So I go back in the back end, and let's imagine my restaurant wants to diversify. They open a shop for furnitures. I have it there. I open it, and I have two items, two large items. For example, my sofa bed. I selected, I register the payment, okay, with a card, validate. Perfect. Now I can open my warehouse display. So again, this screen would be available somewhere in your warehouse, and again, the same flow applies. It's just a matter of configuring the right product categories on the right kitchen display, okay? And I can validate it. Perfect, and I can close it. So, as we have seen, you can use the Odoo kitchen display to manage the food preparation, the drinks preparation, separate the different items based on the product categories, but you can also manage the preparation of different products. That allows you to communicate efficiently. That allows you also to keep track of the time, because as you can see there, you have the average time which is visible there. In my case, I'm very efficient. I validated everything very quickly, so I have 0 minutes, but as a manager, as someone who takes care of the time to prepare different items, you would see this directly there, okay? So if I go back on my slides, so that's it for the demo, but as we have seen, the Odoo kitchen display is really dynamic because you get all the information in real time appearing on the kitchen display, and also customizable. You can edit the color of the different stages, you can rename the stages, you can add different stages, and you can also filter, and you can also edit the alert timer. As you can see there, it turns to red when it's late. Okay? So, as a conclusion, we had an issue because we didn't have any digital tool to help our team prepare customers' orders. The solution with the Odoo kitchen display is to give the team the right tool and the tool they deserve to work efficiently and to prepare and to operate the different orders of the customers. And then the consequence is that before we had long waiting time for our customers, but then the consequence, and thanks to the Odoo kitchen display, you can keep track of the preparation time and improve it if necessary. Okay, so you can take action and you can keep track of it. And because it's in real time appearing on the kitchen display, you also avoid forgetting about an order. And finally, we had sometimes errors when serving our customers, but then now thanks to the kitchen display, all the information needed is available, is readable, easy to use, and in real time, so we can decrease massively the potential number of errors. So we have a better user experience for the team. We have a faster service for our customers, so better retention, better loyalty, and happy customers, and we have stronger reliability to avoid errors. So that's it for me for the demo. Thanks for your attention, and now we'll switch to the Q&A. So you can scan the QR code if not yet done. Okay. You have the URL displayed there. Apparently the QR code doesn't work. So you have the URL, you can type it.
Yeah, exactly. But thanks for the great talk. Some people were connected, so great. I have a few questions. One about the custom notes, but you already spoke about it, so you replied the question already. There is one question: how to switch from employees on the kitchen display? Is it possible that or not?
Yeah, when you have different employees, you want. basically when you connect, no, because when it's open, you are connected as an employee, but then you need to deconnect this employee and connect again with another profile. But it's possible, but usually when you are connected, you cannot switch with different orders, so maybe you need different screens with different employees connected on different screens.
Okay. What if there is still food returned to the kitchen?
Like
can it be reassigned to another customer?
You serve food to a table.
Yeah, but they don't want it, and
yeah, basically you should throw it away. But I don't think it's manageable to manage a return in the kitchen display. But maybe.
Oh, the question is about a wrong order. Sorry.
Okay, so so the person ordered the wrong food. Mm-hmm. Yeah, then you can edit the order, and what it will do, it will delete the line on the kitchen display and add the correction next to it. Okay, so that's possible.
Okay. Do I need an IoT box to connect the kitchen screen?
No, it's standard.
Standard. Okay, so any screen.
Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly.
If we have two different screens, do we need two user access?
No, with one user you can connect to different screens.
Okay. Can you handle appetizers, main dessert to be served?
Yeah, you can manage any type of products and manage them with product categories. So if your desserts are prepared in another place than the kitchen, then as I did with the drinks, you can prepare and create a new kitchen display specifically for the dessert, appetizers too. So yeah, you can manage any type of product.
And the question was, the person was writing, so not at the same time.
Yeah. Not at the same time. In that case, for example, if you have you are working with the menu, so starter, main course, dessert, what you would do in that case, maybe that's an idea. You would have 3 different kitchen display, one to prepare. Three stages in the same kitchen display. Maybe that's better. One for the starter, so you know that if the order is in the starter stage, it means that the customer are at the starter, and then you validate it, it moves to the next stage, it means that the customer are ready to receive the main course. That could be an idea to manage that.
Okay. Can I cancel a product on the POS and will it disappear on the kitchen display?
If you cancel an order from the POS, for example, you take a table, you delete an order or an item in the order?
A product.
A product in an order. It will not disappear, but it will be deleted. You will be like a straight line on the item, which means that it has been deleted and you have a note. Yeah.
Okay, great. And I think that's all for the questions.
Anyway, if there are other questions, you can still meet us at the POS booth in the middle. And otherwise, you have the link if you want to access the... Okay. But you can... Sorry? Yeah. The kitchen display, you mean? When they shop, they will be able to see... They will be able to order from this display. You can see there. That would be... Maybe we can discuss your question right after because I cannot hear properly.
I have one other question. Is it possible to integrate external delivery platforms like Uber Eats on the kitchen display via standard individual interface?
Up to now, not yet. I don't know if it's planned to be developed, but we have all the POS developers available there to discuss about it. But in standard, you don't have any integration yet with Uber Eats. I know that that's a question which came during the previous talk, but no, not yet.
True. Okay, I think we can close now. Thank you for your great talk, and thank you for listening.
Thank you.